What's going on YouTube, man? So in this video, man, we just gonna, we're gonna chop it up. So I got some Facebook messages I want to go ahead and talk to you about, and I'm gonna talk to you about summer school, how that's going, right now. All right, cool. So how's summer school going? Summer school isn't bad. So I'm taking 9 credits. Extremely busy still. I'm actually doing a summer camp for the engineers at Tuskegee University. I was actually asked to do that. That wasn't something that I like pre-planned or nothing like that. It's cool. I get to see the younger generation of engineers coming through Tuskegee, right? A lot of them don't really have like this is a military channel, right? So a lot of them don't have that basic responsibility yet. Like they still struggling with accountability and responsibility. Same stuff that you'll deal with an E1 straight out of boot camp. If you know, you know, right? So we're dealing with that, and then also I'm still dealing with classes on top of that, and I got to tutor them to make sure that they're good in their lower levels maths. And so like when they go up into different maths, they have a decent foundation. So how do I deal with all of that, man? Time management is crazy, you feel me? So another thing I want to talk about with school is when you guys come through State 21, also, man, keep communicating about your money, man. Keep communicating about your money, because every time I turn around, it's somebody that's saying that I owe some money to the school, even though I'm on 2 scholarships, one being the State 21 scholarship, the other one being the GI Bill. So I just want to go ahead and just put that on your mind as you come through this program. It's going to be people who understand everything that you're going through, right? Like your administration department with the Navy. But when you start to talk to your school, especially if you go to a smaller school, they might not understand. They might not understand your situation and everything you're going through. So you got to communicate with them a little bit more, just so that they understand that State 21 is going to pay only a portion, right? If it's a summer semester, they're going to pay $2,000. For the fall and the spring, they're going to pay $4,000. And so your GI Bill or your student loans or whatever that you got covering the rest of your funds, they'll cover the rest of the funds. Okay, so I was looking at somebody saying something on Facebook. He said, friends, colleagues, competitors, each year we see the NAV admin telling us how many people were applied and how many people that got selected for each option. However, they never tell us how many people applied for each option. I'm just curious to see how many people applied for whatever option. Now, I'm gonna say this, man. Focus on you, man. These numbers don't really matter. If you really think about it on the grand scheme of things, they don't matter. It doesn't matter they only selected 1%. If you are the top 1%, like if you really feel like you are that person, that guy, that girl, you know what I'm saying? Like them numbers don't matter. You run your race, the best race that you could possibly run. The only reason why I say that is because a lot of times, man, we don't really have that many options when it comes to these officer programs. I know I didn't. I felt like SWO was my best bet, and so I went for SWO. So like when you start to apply for these different programs, you're not going in thinking like, man, it's only 5 of us, so I should have a good chance. Now, you thinking you number 1, and if you're not thinking you number 1, then you already lost. You need to be playing the game to win each and every day. So the second question I got is about the schools. Like people start to always ask these same type of questions like, do I only get to apply to 3 schools? Now, when you're on the State 21 website and you're applying online, they only let you select 3 schools. These are just your wish list. These are just your dream schools. This is not an end-all, be-all. Now, if you wanted to apply to 3 schools like Howard, Yale, Cornell as your 1, 2, and 3, fine. You know what I'm saying? That's not saying that you're going to get into those schools. Those are just the schools that you applied for. Now, just get your application, like, you know what I'm saying? I guess I don't even want to say realistic, because I know some people are scoring that high to get inside these schools. So if you are one of those people, congratulations for you. But if you like one of the people that needs to go to like Washington State, USC, you know what I'm saying, University of Arizona, if you want to apply to one of those schools and those are your top schools, then apply to those schools. But that's not saying that you can't apply to you know what I'm saying, like Florida State or whatever other school they got on the list. You know what I'm saying? You can still apply to whatever school that you want, even though you did not put that on your original application. That's the only point I'm trying to get across. As always, YouTube, man, I appreciate you guys checking out the videos, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.
It make $$, 205. Rest in peace to Tony.